Wetbrain Cheeks.
Yes, so we're back. Took a extended break actually. So episode 5.
Episode
back up
5.
in action. Back up in action. Oh, start that.
Right.
Yes, so we're back. Episode 5. It should be about episode 8 at this stage, but we decided to take an extended break. It was supposed to be a 1 week break.
Yeah, circumstantial.
Yeah, so we decided to take a 4 week break because Dean got appendicitis. We're on hiatus because Dean had an anal fissure. Hello. Back again. Episode 5.
Episode what?
Episode 5! Believe it or not. We took a little break. We were going to take 1 week break, but we decided to take a 4 week break. And now we're back. We had a break because Dean had a sciatica.
I did have sciatica, and I honestly wish I knew what. A bit more information on sciatica.
I don't know what sciatica is. I just made it on the spot there.
I'd be able to roll with it if I knew.
He wasn't. He had a cleft palate.
Yeah. Still do.
He's cleared up now. But yeah, we've been off for 4 weeks. Now we're back.
Yeah. Circumstantial 4 weeks.
Yeah, whatever. Look, took a break. Actually, the reason we took a 1 week break was because
our bodies were in a shambles.
Yeah. Weirdly enough, right? I know you say you only record once a week. How can it make such a difference on your body?
I think.
How can it?
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you straight up why. It's because
his cleft palate is cleared up now and he's back on the facts.
Any normal person that records a podcast on a Thursday will be able to do it on a Thursday. But the fact that it's being you on a Thursday and a Thursday does purely because it's during the week doesn't mean anything.
Titus Bramble.
It's literally a Titus Bramble Thursday. And we don't hold back. So we treat every time that we drink together as a session.
Yeah, we tear the arse over.
Realistically, we record for an hour and a half. And yeah, we get most of our material in an hour and a half. The session goes on for about 4 to 5 hours.
And it starts about 2 hours beforehand too.
Yeah, exactly. So we really only
it tore the arse out was basically. But the other 3 weeks we just circumstance and shit that we just had to.
Yeah.
But now we're back anyway.
You have to persevere.
Even when we fucking hang out for the podcast, that is literally when we catch up.
That is our hangout time, basically. There's been a few moments where.
Yeah, we have seen each other in between, but
barely.
What have you learned or found out about yourself?
The main thing I've learned, really found out about.
Alright, squeak out your voice more.
Realistically, the circumstantial reason we didn't do the podcast is that we don't have any fixed location at the moment. So, this is we're recording a podcast right now in our third location out of, obviously, 5th episode out of 5 weeks, technically.
Yeah.
So we're really we need a fucking fixed abode to be doing this every week.
This is our hub now.
Is this our hub now? Well, it probably will be, but it's not sustainable.
Yeah.
It's too far away.
What else? Something interesting
I learned about myself.
Yeah.
I can't actually drink anymore because last night.
What did you do last night?
Last night I drank literally 4 to 5 cans, and no, actually maybe 4 cans, and then opened my 5th can. Then I fell asleep with the 5th can beside me on the coffee table, and I had one of them. You know when you fall asleep and you have one of them dreams where you fall off a building. So
I love them.
In the midst of that, because the can was right beside me, I literally karate kicked the can straight off the coffee table. But I didn't wake up at that point. I woke up to just mayhem in the sitting room. I just woke up to oh Jesus Christ, there's beer everywhere, and I was like, what happened? And my girlfriend was like, you just karate kicked the fucking can everywhere because you had a skyscraper dream or something. I was like, oh my god, but there was beer everywhere. There was beer in the hall and everything. That's how hard I kicked it.
I called you on the way down to the shop last night.
I didn't answer.
You didn't answer. No, do you know what? I called you on the way down to the shop last night. I was going to call you about the podcast for today. And it rang twice, went boom, 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 and I hung up. I was like, I'm not in the fucking humour to talk to this guy.
I know, yeah.
I was like, no humour to talk to you.
You're lucky because I was also...
So this is what you've learned over 4 weeks? That you can karate kick fucking cans in your sleep?
Yeah, like, that's a big thing.
But you know what I learned?
Tell me.
Iron Maiden are shit.
Iron Maiden are shit.
Real shit.
But, you know what I'm going to say, don't you?
Yeah. Boy, it's not even... No, they're just shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
But they're like...
Who likes them? Who likes Iron Maiden out there, by the way? Send us in a few messages. Who likes Iron Maiden?
If you like Iron Maiden, we need you to write into us and tell us, because it's a poll.
It's a rarity that people actually like Iron Maiden.
I don't know. I think Iron Maiden are actually quite popular, but...
Not amongst our friends. Well,
me and you. Our friends, me and you.
Yeah, we are the only friends. But that, and I think I'm the first person to say this out on the podcast, that Oprah is a cunt.
Oh!
Oprah's a cunt. Cunt!
I don't really know how to react to that, because I think me and Oprah would be best mates.
Oprah is a cunt.
I feel like me and Oprah would be tight. We'd be tight now.
No, I'd say me and Oprah would be mates, but I'd still call her a cunt.
Behind
straight
her
to her
back, like-
face. No, straight to her face.
Oh,
Think
like
of her
straight
as a
up.
Hall stunner, yeah, 100%. But do you remember that time we walked into my house and we heard my dad go mental at the back garden?
And he ran over his own toe. Then he ran over his own toe with the fucking lawnmower. The handheld lawnmower. Oh, man.
My dad's the only person I know that still goes around with one of them, like, do you know them push lawnmowers? It's literally 2 wheels and blades that spin.
And that was intense. Because I was there thinking, if he takes that shoe off and his toe was gone...
No, we walked in, right, and all we heard is, oh, fuck. And we're like, what the fuck is this? Next thing hears me out loud, I'm afraid to take my shoe off.
Oh, fucking hell.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And we just went on the beer and nothing. It was just during the day, strolling into the gaff.
But it was intense. Like, it was intense in the sense that, like, if he took that shoe off and his toe was gone, I would have been gone as well.
But, like, he like, his shoe was ripped.
I know.
His shoe was ripped the whole lot.
The whole toe off his shoe was gone. So his toe realistically should have been gone. But it wasn't, thankfully.
Oh, do you remember that though? We just literally walked in the front door. It was just like mayhem.
But I think what made it worse was that the two of us just instantly started pissing ourselves laughing at him. And he was just like, my toe could be gone and all you can do is fucking laugh at me. Like, you know what I mean?
Just laughing at his face.
Yeah.
Amos full of moments like that. What's your favourite?
What's my favourite Amo moment? Genuinely my favourite Amo moment, right, is Owen. Actually, Owen at the time, he has a niece and nephew now. He only had a nephew at the time. And he had, like, teddies sitting around in the sitting room where we used to sit and drink or watch films or play FIFA or whatever. And one of the days he came in, I don't know what his buzz was, but he came in thinking he was cool as fuck and just booted the fucking one of the teddies in the middle of the room. Me and Owen were sitting on the couch.
Bog toe.
Like, proper. I mean, like, he just got his big toe and kicked the fuck out of this teddy, and it went across the room but went straight into a vase, and the vase just started wobbling. And, like, if you ever seen Emma, Emma was like 6 foot, what, 1, 2?
1, yeah.
6'1", and the legs on him trying to get across the room to prevent that vase from falling on the ground. And, like, he did it. He got there. He got there in time.
He was just like a big, lanky, awkward cunt trying to catch a vase. But like, why did you even do that?
But the image of him coming in, kicking the teddy, and then realising, oh shit, I've fucked up. And then all of a sudden, just legs 11 going everywhere, trying to catch the vase. And I was just sitting there going, what the fuck just happened? Like,
it was so weird.
All of a sudden, a teddy got booted. Then a vase had to be saved.
He just walked into the room and just bog-toed the teddy up. He just goes, oh, his big lanky legs, the most awkward thing we've ever seen.
He did like a Beetlejuice. He like went straight over. And he caught the vase, and then after that he just tried to act like nothing happened. But I haven't been able to stop thinking about it for about 8 years.
It's happened, like, that is like one of the most things we talk about. Like, it's like the best Amo moment.
It comes up a lot.
For some reason, that is funnier than him almost cutting his toe off in the garden with a lawnmower.
Oh no, 100%. Like obviously, cut your toe off, fair enough, but the fact that he purposely kicked his teddy and nearly ruined his own life is like...
There was no... The thing is that gets me, there was no reason to kick the teddy. It was just sitting there.
He just came in just to act like a hard man for some reason and just kicked the teddy.
Teddy's...
Oh, man.
If he'd come in and said, watch this,
yeah,
that would have been not that funny. He just did it for no good.
Because we were just sitting there watching Teddy and all of a sudden Ale comes in, boots the Teddy and then fucking knocks a vase down.
Brilliant.
Catherine Zeta-Jones, she dips beneath the lasers. If life was like wrestling, right? If life was like wrestling and you had to have your own entrance, like fucking Triple H had the glass break by Disturbed. No, sorry, not Triple H. Stone Cold Steve Austin had glass break by Disturbed. Triple H had Motorhead. But if you had to do that, right? But you only needed it when you were having a sexual interaction. So basically, every time you were about to have sex, the girl would have to lie on the bed and you'd have to make an entrance into the room. What would your song be?
I think it'd be like, I am the one and only. Was that on Chesney Hawks, is it?
Would it?
Chesney Hawks, I am the one and only. Then you find out, I'm definitely not the one and only.
The one and only.
Oh,
whoa.
The one and brutal.
The one and Hex. But,
Well, what would yours be?
probably DMX with a hood's at.
Yeah, would it?
Yeah. With a hood. And I'd walk in and I'd be like, I'd have a robe on, but everything else underneath me is like completely gone. I'd come in and be like, yeah, here we go. But that's if I wasn't in a relationship. But if I was in a relationship, I'd be putting on like...
You're in a relationship.
Yeah, so because I'm in a relationship, I put on like Moonlight Shadow by Mike Oldfield or something.
Yusuf Islam.
Sorry?
That's his name now.
Who? Mike Oldfield.
Oh. I was thinking of your man, Cat Stevens.
What is your problem?
Just everything.
How about listen to me?
I didn't listen to you. I was thinking Moonlight Shadow, Moon Shadow.
No,
That's
Moonlight
Cat
Shadow
Stevens.
by...
That's Cat Stevens, mate.
Here we go,
But,
mate.
oh, no, you're not. But I was thinking as well, you fucking lost me train of thought there, you bollocks.
How did all you do is you're trying to talking about Cat Stevens?
Well, that's me old. You stop Islam. But no, I was thinking of that.
Careless Whisper. Careless Whisper by George Michael. I think it's too obvious.
No, but you'd have to have like a scarf around your bollocks or something.
Yeah. Like if you're going completely...
Not just your bollocks.
If you're going completely in the nip. Yeah, well, Careless Whisper will work.
Or, boom, here comes the boom. Ready or not. How you like me now?
Yeah.
They're good songs for riding.
Or songs like that.
Rain and Blood
by Slayer.
Yeah.
But that's when you come in, you kick the door down, your bollocks are like...
Yeah, just swinging. Yeah. Oh, we didn't even say it. What we're drinking.
Oh, bit of Moretti.
What are they actually called?
Birra Moretti. But to us, it's a bit of Moretti.
That's a bit of Moretti. It's not fully Moretti.
No, we only got 6 cans, so it's only a bit of Moretti, isn't it?
Yeah, it's only a bit of Moretti.
Yeah.
Beer of Moretti?
Yeah, not a load of Moretti, a bit of Moretti.
Is it, yeah?
Maybe.
Yeah?
Is it?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dean's full now.
I'm getting there, yeah.
Oh, he is.
16.
He is. Does anyone want a bit of random bus knowledge? When I'm waiting for the 101 on the Swords Road, I was told by some lad, because I'm fucking blind as shit, even when I have my glasses on. He was like, the numbers for the bus Air buses are always on the left, but for any other bus, they're always on the right.
See,
no, what I'm saying is, right, the screen that's on the bus, yeah?
No,
the screen you're looking at when the bus is coming towards you.
Yeah, I get you.
But the bus Air ones are always on the left, and every other bus company have it on the right.
But that's not my point. It's fair enough if...
I'm just talking about my bus route.
I understand that you're talking about your bus route,
See,
but...
Dean doesn't get this.
No, I get it. Like, I don't... There's not one bit of it that I don't get.
You don't get it.
Is the 101 the only bus route that goes on that?
Yes, it is. For bus Aaron, yes, it's the only one that goes through there.
Because if it wasn't, then you're walking...
Yeah, but even still, you have an idea of like, oh, this is a bus air and bus coming here because the numbers are on the left.
So what, you're going to stop every bus, air and bus just in case it's
No,
your bus?
I'm just telling you that. Oh, you're a fucking wanker. Like, you won't let me get this point out. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling everyone.
Yeah, well,
Bus air and numbers are on the left. Everyone else, numbers are on the right.
You were told
So
this
if you're
by-
waiting for a bus air and bus, good chance that could be your bus because the numbers are on the left. You just... Why won't you let me have this fucking fact?
I don't believe in it.
I don't believe in it. It's not religion. It's not religion.
No.
It's just...
Jesus and the 101 I do not believe in. They're not.
It's not the 101. It's where the number is placed on the fucking...
Even worse.
You just don't fucking... Talk about religion.
Oh, no. I think it's too early to talk about religion because I
We'll
can't.
talk about religion, yeah?
Well, get it started then. What's chewy then in the Chinese? Chewy Chinese. What is chewy?
Do you know what chewy in Chinese? The one thing you hate.
Rib.
No. What? Best chewy bar.
Roy of the Rovers.
Right, oh, because we talked about it earlier, you gave it the full title.
Roy of the Rovers.
He said Roy Rover. Everyone says Roy Rover. It's Roy of the Rover.
Doesn't matter.
Pineapple flavoured chewy bar. Nothing about that sounds great, but it's amazing.
Yeah. Oh, it's unbelievable, and it's little bit sour.
Oh yeah,
A little bit sour.
Stings the tongue.
But also, Blanky Larry's.
We're gonna put this out here. We're gonna put this. Are they a chewy bar? I put them down as a chewy bar.
I
I'd
don't
say
know.
they're a chewy bar.
I don't know if they are a chew bar because they're not really a bar. They're like literally a stick of chew. But if, alright,
I think they're a chewy bar.
do you?
I'd put them down as a chewy bar. I know they lend you a leg when you're 10 years old. Well, when I was 5. Fizzy Lanky Larry's. They're the elite.
Listen, right.
I'm going to cut in before he says that. Highland Toffees. If anyone out there is loving a Highland Toffee, get me one, baby.
He's only saying that because he knows that I don't agree with Highland Toffees. But,
Highland Toffees are the best.
no. What I will say is that I would maim a small animal for another taste of a Fizzy Lanky Larry.
Name a small animal.
I would do stuff that is considered pretty uncharacteristic of me.
He told me off podcast he would literally slaughter a child for a Lanky Larry.
Not my own child, but someone else's
For a
maybe.
Fizzy Lanky Larry, the man would do anything. Since we've been on fucking chewy bars, crisps.
Best crisp.
I mean 10p bags of crisps. Like 10p bags.
Banshee Bones.
Yeah, they are the elite, isn't it?
Banshee Bones. Like,
And ghosties.
but that was salt and vinegar prior to like 2006.
Salt and vinegar, they're pickled onion, man.
No, Banshee Bones aren't. Snaps are.
You know, so you're right. I apologise.
Yeah.
I apologise to the world right now. We're getting down to the real shit right now.
Yeah.
I feel like this is what people want to hear.
Are the
TK
best.
lollies.
No, actually, there's two best lollies.
Cola lollies.
The
The one
sunshine
that
lollies.
pull-
The sun lollies.
Yeah, the one to pull off.
Yeah,
Yes.
the orange ones.
Yes.
Yeah, best lollies.
That and TK lollies,
Yeah.
they're the best
One-
lollies gone. Fuck your chubba chub.
I do like chocolate lollies though.
I don't
Within reason. No,
like
I
it.
do like chocolate lollies, but
It's like chewing a yolk.
no, it's not. It's way tastier. But no, it's not. I get the consistency of it. Yeah, 100%.
I was never into them.
I like the chocolate lollies. Next level. Shit.
Are we just gonna sit here and talk about childhood sweets for the night?
What you want to talk about?
No. Is this got a topic?
Right, seeing as how we're on the topic of like, obviously we went on the topic of fucking 10p crisps and a bag of jellies, but music
Lanky Larry's.
and Lanky Larry. But but if you could pick a song or even multiple songs, right, to be completely retired and be made illegal to ever be played again on the radio or otherwise, what song would you choose?
Oh, that's fucking heavy, Dean.
Yeah,
Like,
never to be heard again.
why would I want to do that?
I feel like you'd have a song that you don't want to hear ever again. I have a song. I already know
Oh,
what
a
it
song
is.
you don't like?
Yes,
Oh.
a song that you never want to hear again.
Oh, I thought you meant a song you do like, but you don't want anyone else to hear it again. That's
No,
a
no,
weird
no.
fucking question.
No.
Oh, a song that should just be retired and should never, ever, ever
be heard again.
Like never see the light of day.
Yeah.
I
know what mine is.
Do you know what? I'm even going far back. I think it'd just be like that fucking Super Bass by Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
Like there's any of her songs should not exist.
Well, not even the one with Justin Bieber. That's an alright song.
No. Oh, another one you're on about.
Yeah.
Tonight is.
Yeah.
But no. Super Bass, Nicki Minaj, like that. I think that was the downfall of music in general. That should not exist.
John, mine is.
Why?
Despacito.
Oh, do you know? I have another one as well. Actually, now that I think about it, but yeah, that's terrible.
Despacito, Justin Bieber and them two fucking gobshites. Worst song ever made and overplayed on the radio. Like, it was just horrendous.
I don't even think it's their fault. I just think it's the radio play. It's just ruined.
It was the people's fault. Like, those lads were probably sitting there going, Jesus, lads, that actually wasn't even that great. But we released.
Or even another one that Nicki Minaj like, let's go to the beach, bitch. I'm like,
that's a fucking jam.
How's that music?
That's a jam.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Let's go to the beach. Let's get away.
I'd rather listen to Iron Maiden.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
I genuinely would rather listen to it.
You'd rather ladder yourself in Iron Maiden, would you?
I'd ladder myself in Iron Maiden. Me and Eddie just there. Just ladder ourselves. Like, yeah. 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 Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I actually do.
Oh.
Richard Gere, right?
Who?
Richard Gere.
They said, where's your gear? I was like, stash where you don't know.
No.
Richard Gere.
Richard Gere, right?
Not a person that I actually have any much interest in, and so your question is probably going to be invalid.
Why would it be an invalid?
What's your question?
There was a rumour going around for a long time that he used to shove hamsters up his bumhole.
Not what I was expecting. Is that true?
That is a thing.
Why?
Like, there was a vicious rumour around Hollywood that he, during the 90s, that he used to shove gerbils, sorry, not hamsters, up his butthole in the 90s.
And for what? Like, what was the...
Richard Gere loves shoving gerbils up his bum.
Is this... Like, why? Who told you this?
It's just a thing.
Internet.
The internet told me, Family Guy used to talk about it. Fucking, it was like a thing.
But if you stick a gerbil up your hole, yeah? What do they think you're... they think you're fucking...
Swallow a water chestnut, send a gerbil up to get it.
And then your colon is just like the wheel.
Yeah.
Just keep going, keep going.
Yeah, imagine how much shit.
Man, you're just there in a conversation, like on the red carpet with Richard Gere, next thing, what? Gerbil just come out your mouth. Oh, he made his way all the way up here.
No, I think you'd feel it. But, like...
Why would you... This can't be a thing.
Apparently he loved it. Richard Gere loves gerbils up his bum.
I don't even know what to say to that. That's not something I expected to listen to this evening.
Yeah, there you go. Are you okay? You look like you're having a nervous breakdown.
I'm not. I'm just really shocked by what you just said to me.
Look, I'm not here to tell you that that's true and that's not true, but I'm here to tell you that that might be true.
Who was the person that inserted it? Like how?
Probably Julia Roberts.
Imagine I became real famous, right?
Yeah.
And you were my left hand man.
Yeah. Why left
right
hand?
hand man?
Why left hand?
Because we're gay. But and I asked you to shove a gerbil up my asshole.
No hesitation.
Would you
I
do
would
it?
literally get my phone out and shove it straight up your ass.
Do you know what? I kind of figured it out in my head the last second. You put a tube into your ass.
And then him crawl
and
up
let
it.
him crawl up it.
Yeah, how big does that tube have to be? Richard Gere's arsehole must be in fucking smithereens, like, do you know what I mean?
Like, why? Why would that... Oh, do you know what? Stop talking about this because it's freaking me out. That's... No. I draw the line. I'm weird. But letting little animals crawl up to my butthole should not be anything anyone would want to... Do you know what? No. Done. Not talking about this anymore. That's too fucking weird. Also, where can we get gerbil? That was strange.
Did you know?
I don't know.
That 4 of Ipswich Town's last 5 managers have been called Paul?
Paul Gill,
Yeah.
Paul Lambert,
Yeah.
and that's about as far as I go.
Paul Cook and Paul Hurst.
I was close.
Who was the one that wasn't a Paul? Tell me
Ipswich
that.
Town.
Yeah.
Roy Keane.
No.
Ah.
Close. Close in terms of association.
Mick McCarthy.
Yes. There we go.
Knowledge.
That was it. Absolute football knowledge.
Well, kind of.
Fair play.
3 out of 5. So we're back to our favourite part. My favourite part, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Question time.
Question
Not
time.
actual question time like BBC, but like question time.
Okay, so I'm going to read out the first question, which means that it is not for me, it is for Owen. And the question is, have you ever had a finger up your arse and have you enjoyed it?
I have.
Which?
Finger up my arse.
Huh.
Did.
Did you enjoy it?
It was weird.
Mm.
I don't know if I enjoyed it or not because the person had long nails. So it was like scraping at the inside of my hole.
Did you get to it more than once?
Yeah.
So how can you say that you didn't enjoy it?
Well, no, just go along with what's happening. Do you know what I mean?
Who would win in a 5k race?
I would. 100% I would.
Really?
I'm fitter than you. 100% I'm fitter than you.
Yeah, you probably are fitter than me
I'm
right now.
100%
Yeah,
I'm fitter than you.
yeah. I think for 5k?
Oh, man, I would train easier for a 5k run than you would.
Yeah, maybe actually, yeah.
Like, there's no question. I am definitely able for that more than you are.
Yeah, that's I can't
You're
even
not
argue with
putting up
that.
an argument. Like,
No, I
so
can't argue
no.
with that. Yeah, no. But like, if I ran 5k, that's it, death.
Why do you both look so fresh?
How did you
what?
answer that?
In what?
Probably the picture that you put up.
What picture?
Mustache.
We are fresh. Always fresh.
100%.
Creme fresh.
There's not one day where I don't feel like creme de menthe.
Creme de menthe. Always fresh. Always fresh.
Creme de menthe. How bad is Dean's haircut?
How bad is your haircut, Dean? Well, that's actually we swapped to ask questions, but his haircut's not bad actually. I
Yeah.
like it.
It has its moments, like obviously.
I just think if it was shaved on the back, that'd be a decent cut.
Yeah, like obviously because I wanted a mohawk, but realistically, the back of my head is clearly not long enough to have a mohawk. So I basically have an undercut
That looks decent. I think it looks
with a
alright.
fucking rat's tail at the back. Like
It's decent. It's decent.
I have a lot more hair than I thought I did.
Yeah, no, you're. Look at your ranch of the rain. No,
Com-
not ranch of the ranch of the wind.
Compared to like my dad, where I thought I was gonna go bald, I have a lot more hair than I thought I was gonna at 20,
receding, though.
27. Oh no, I know. I have the widow's peak. creeping out.
Yeah, but no, your hair is decent. Your hair is decent.
Mm.
What's the beverage?
Beverage for the evening.
Yeah, we already did that, haven't we?
Yeah,
Beer Moretti.
cancelled. What films have made you cry?
Rugrats in Paris, right?
Straight up.
Rugrats in Paris. Where they're at like a dancing scene, right? And Chucky's ma is dead.
Mm.
So he has to, like, everyone's like, oh, dance with your mothers, dance with your mothers. Chucky only has his dad. He goes, okay, son, let's just go home.
That's fucking
And
sad,
that
man.
made me cry. I swear to God, that made me cry. I was like,
Shit,
that
man.
was so sad. Even though animated, it was like, Chucky had no man to dance with.
That's horrendous.
That made me so sad. It made me cry. I know it's not what everyone would expect, but like that hit home. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
So-
Chucky has no man to dance with, and he had to leave. When his dad said, "Come on, son, we just go," and they okay, and the two of them walked off. I was like, oh my god, that's upsetting shit.
Imagine. Oh man.
Forget your Titanic, forget everything. Rugrats in Paris, opening fucking scene.
Hold on.
Owen Haggerty's getting serious. Oh fuck, the microphone fell. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Ah!
No, the questions were great. Thank you so much for that. Dean's a dick. But we're going to sign off now. But what I want to say at the end of this is that I'm going to do the charity thing. Are you smiling at yourself in the fucking camera? Are you smiling at yourself in the camera? Are you? Is that what you were doing?
Oh, you have to show me the after because that was funny.
Where you were like smiling at yourself in the camera?
Yeah, a little bit.
Just fucking turn the camera off. I'm trying to be serious.
Right, come on, alright.
Trying to be serious. So thanks for all the questions. They've been great as always. There's one last thing I want to leave you off with is that I'm going to do a walk for charity. It's not really a walk. I'm going to be doing 10k a day for 60 days straight. So that's 600 kilometers in 60 days for a esophageal cancer fund. And that's a charity that's very close to me because my mum passed away of esophageal cancer, and it's got like a 5% survival rate. So it's not very good. So they need the money.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna put it up on. I'm gonna start it on April 2nd, not April 1st, because everyone thought we'd be taking the piss if I did it on April 1st.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that is true.
If I did it on April 1st, like fuck these guys. No, but on April 2nd, I'm gonna start it for 60 days straight. I'm gonna walk 10 kilometers every day, and I don't know if that's impressive or not, but that's what I'm gonna do. If you can donate. If you can't, then at least share the post.
Yeah,
but we're going to be putting have a fund set up, and it's going to be shared on my Instagram, Dean's Instagram, and the Wetbrain Cheeks.
Wetbrain Cheeks.
You take over from here.
Basically, yes, Owen is going to be doing the 10k every day for 60 days. We will be sharing it on everything. So we will share it on Instagram. I'll share it on my own Instagram, Owen's Instagram, and the Wetbrain Cheeks Instagram. Probably on Facebook as well. We don't have a Wetbrain Cheeks Facebook just yet.
We will. A Twitter one as well.
We will. Yeah, we have a Twitter and stuff like that. So if you want to donate, if you can afford to donate, share it. Like if you're on Twitter, like or retweet it. Other people might be able to share it. It's not just to fund us drinking.
No, sharing is just as important because this is such a rare form of cancer that at least like awareness is one of the main things.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you
can give like 10 cents, 20 cents, €1, whatever. If you can't, just share the post. Just share the post, and then maybe somebody that can afford might help someone else's life. We never get down to real business.
Yeah, do you want to have sex?
We're getting out. Oh. The last time you asked me, we were on a wank.
Oh yeah, no, full on now. We're messing around.
Wank. We're past wanking now.
We have a video camera here, so we just bend you over and just start.
OnlyFans.
No, what I was going to say was that before, obviously, I should have said it.
OnlyFans. I went real serious now. I was just like, do you want to ride me? What'd you say?
Well, I was going to say,
do you want to have sex?
Yeah, we just want to have sex.
Wanking to sex, like this relationship's gone too quick.
Oh no, we haven't done any of it, but when it comes down to it,
we haven't done any of it. It's if people think we're just wanking each other off.
I think people might think that.
I think a lot of people think that.
Yeah, like, look, come on. So that's it. That is it. That's episode 5. That's the podcast. And thank you for listening. We obviously haven't been recording for the last 4 weeks, so we're a bit rusty, but
Wee!
Basically, right, donate, fuck off, we're finished the podcast.
Wee!
That's it. We found a new place to do the podcast, and hopefully it lasts, providing we're doing it in my mask app, okay? We're doing it in my mom's house, and hopefully she doesn't kick us out.
Provided Dean doesn't keep it going. Wee!
Yeah, my mom has allowed us to do. My mom has allowed us to do.
This all goes shit. This is the outro.
Syndicate. Pietro.
I actually